Risk of rain for any one spot on Sunday, 70%. Also on Monday, scattered storms remain a possibility. On WUA 23, Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott with your forecast on this Crawford Broadcasting Station.
Your life can change in the blink of an eye. When you're accused of a crime you didn't commit or facing charges that could devastate your future. When trouble strikes, who do you trust? Jim Parkman, that's who.
Auntie Pig, how you doing? What's up, Why? What's up, Tam? How you doing, baby? What's up, Niecy? How y'all doing? Oh, man, I got to say thank y'all. Yesterday we had over 7,000 views on TikTok. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Y'all showed out yesterday. Y'all like that Kiki topic.
Your voice is heard in a world where
what's up? What's up, pretty? What's that, pretty? How you doing?
Write that story.
Y'all good?
Loved one is facing criminal charges. Call Jim Parkman.
What's up, Casey?
At 205-573.
What's up, Marcus? How you doing?
205-573-6001. Jim Parkman Law.
You still at work? That's okay, baby. We got you. We gonna make sure we entertain you. We got you.
No representation is made that the quality of legal service to be performed is greater than the legal service.
What's up, Jenny? How you doing? Beautiful Jenny in the house. How you doing? Let's get it, y'all.
Your favorite Uncle Bob, baby.
Striving to recognize and repair.
I'm finding love. Okay. What's up, niece? All the ladies in there today. I'm in the building. Let's get it.
He didn't pay any federal income tax.
I'm doing better now since you're here with me. Don't go nowhere. We're going to entertain you. We got you.
American people should speak.
If you guys want to call in, y'all know that magic number, right? 866-245-5480. 866-245-5480 is that magic number. Let's get in. Hey, y'all hit that like button. Let's get them likes going. I appreciate y'all. Share the video out there. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you. Likes and hit the like button and share if you can. And make sure you subscribe to the channel.
I don't feel no ways tired.
Thank you, ladies. Let's go. What's up, Instagram? What's up, TikTok? What's up, Facebook? How y'all doing?
Mo, man of experience.
Joe Lockett.
Making a difference, one show at a time.
With Joe Lockett.
What? Say what? It's who? Lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in. Hey. Thank you. All right, y'all. It's 3 minutes after the hour. You guys are locked into your favorite eating around. It is Friday, baby. Your boy Joe Lockett is in the building. 92.5 WYDE. How y'all doing, man? Everybody good this afternoon? I hope everybody's having a great evening. It is hot as Kunta Kinte outside. I said it. It's hot, man. As soon as I walk outside, I think I seen that boy sitting on my porch, man. Tell my bro, give me some water. I'm kind of hot out here. Yeah, I said that. How y'all doing, man? I hope everybody's having a great day. It's the weekend. It was a short week. Y'all know it was a short week, right? It's only a couple days, then y'all back on during the weekend. And some of y'all just bothered not to even show up. You know, I'm a little sick and tired of my team. They just took off. When I said break, they just broke. And, you know, today, for some kind of reason, I don't know why. America, I really don't know why. Let me tell you something. I don't need them. I really don't.
Here we go.
I don't need them. But they decide, and blast from the past decided to walk in the door today. And also, my no good nephew decided to come back off his little vacation. You know what I'm saying? Little ragged himself. What's up, man?
That's so, hate don't look good on you, huh?
Don't feel bad. Don't look good on you either. I'm hating. And then one of my best friend, my road dog, my man who's been on the show with me for over 10 years, he's in the building. Uncle Boz is back with us today. What's up, Unc?
Your favorite Uncle Boz.
Oh, that's what it is. His favorite now?
He's back. It's always been favorite. It's always been favorite since day one, since Uncle Boz was created. I have been your favorite Uncle Boz, and I am back in the studio with my brother Joe Lockett. So let's go ahead and get past the drama. Let's go ahead and get past everything that you want to say. I already know you miss me. Because I can see it on your face.
Those are lies. Yeah, boy, if you ain't never lied to America before, if you ain't never lied to America, I don't miss none of y'all. I don't need none of y'all. Y'all come when y'all want to. He took some pages out your book. He started taking off and don't show up. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only one be sitting here 24/7 entertain. But it is the Joe Lockett Show. So
calm down.
Calm down.
Don't scoot.
No, I'm sick and tired of y'all taking off when you want to. Hey, 4th of July was last week. You just got back today, sir. 4th of July was last week. You ain't bring no barbecue. You ain't bring no sauce. You ain't bring no vinegar. You ain't bring nothing. No macaroni and cheese. You ain't bring me nothing. I don't want to hear that, sir. Don't hold up nothing. You didn't bring me nothing back, and you gonna walk in the studio acting like you just like today is okay.
You can't even get it out the gist. You can't even get it out
I'm just saying.
Look. What? I was celebrating for Juneteenth that just passed not too long ago. I had to make up for lost time, okay? And
really?
then two, you gotta chill out. You gonna move your chair back all over and stuff. You hit the wall, you're gonna disappear. You're gonna be on vacation next. All right, we gotta chill out. It's all good, huh?
I'm just saying, man.
I got your ambiance back. I got your.
We don't need the little funky ambiance. Forget your ambiance.
You're looking light skinned a few episodes. I got you back with your chocolate.
Hey, man, listen. When you're not here, I'm not finna try to be setting up all these lights and stuff, bro. I'm just gonna cut these lights on, turn these cameras on, and I got that faith for radio. It gonna do what it gonna do. I am not finna be trying to put a light here and look at the glare here. Man, you do a great job. You know, Smitty does a great job with the sound. You do a great job with the lights. I appreciate y'all. I just come in here and do my job. All right, y'all. The fellas are in the building. We got a great show lined up for you today. 866-245-5480. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Twitch. We love you guys. Thanks for everything you're doing. And I got to say shout out to TikTok yesterday. We had over 7,000 people watching the show yesterday. So thank you guys so much. That was a new record on this show. We did like 5 a couple of times, but we did 7 yesterday. So thank you guys so much for that. Now, today on the show, I had a friend call me because they heard the show we did about Kiki, Do You Love Me yesterday, right? And that was a popular topic. We're not going to go back through that today. It's a little drama going on with it, but we're going to leave that alone. But she called me and she asked me this. She's like, Joe, basically, she kind of put it like, okay, Joe, why do men know they don't want to be with me, but they stay with me anyway? They know they're not going to wife me up, but they stay with me anyway. Why don't they just leave, right?
She had to ask that?
Well, because she's dealing with this guy, right?
Okay.
Excuse me. She's dealing with a guy right now, and they've been together for a couple of years, right? And her thing is that, is he gonna, marry me or not? And I said, have you asked him the question? She said, no, it's not my job to ask a man a question about marrying me. I said, so.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? So she's throwing little hints out there. Mm-hmm. So she's basically saying by the Christmas, bro, I don't know, I can't tell you her name. She said, don't say her name on radio, but bruh, if you know she a friend of mine, if you know your girl's a friend of mine, you got the Christmas.
Like the Toy Story movie.
Hey, you got the Christmas. If you don't come up, she gonna be gone, bro. But today's show is love me or leave me, right? And a lot of women does have this question of men, right? Okay. Why do we stay with women? Okay, why do we stay with women? And we know doggone good and well that we don't want to be with them. The other thing that we'll put on the table is me and some of the fellas been talking. Me and we done had this conversation a couple of times.
Okay.
Happiness, right? What does it take for a woman to be happy in a relationship, meaning content? What does it take for a woman to be content in a relationship with a guy?
You know, they that word content is victimizing.
Well, it's victimized, nowadays. But the one thing I want to talk about that part is how men view relationships and how men view marriages, right? Okay. Because in relationships we view it different. And he got the experience because, like I said, I've always said him and my sister, they got one of the best love relationships in the world. They marriage is gonna stand the test of time. You know what I'm saying? Because out of the whole crew, that when we started this show, he the only one still married.
Still trying to
hey, hold on. You were married before we started this show, and you still married.
Yeah, still married. We actually celebrate our anniversary May 28th, 18 years. 18
years. Congratulations on that, man. Congratulations. So now, Unc, what does it take to have a great marriage?
Yeah, because you clearly is the success story.
I don't know. Because I don't know if I have a great marriage. I just think we do what we do.
Mm-hmm.
I think the thing for me is I've always understood and known that my wife is a total person. My wife was grown before she met me.
Mm-hmm.
My wife was happy before she met me.
Mm-hmm.
I was happy before I met my wife. So I think our expectations from each other were more realistic than some of the expectations that some people have when they're looking for a spouse. So expectations, what you want, what you need is one thing, but what you have to give is also something else. And we've talked about it on this show over the years. A lot of people have a list, long list, long list of what they want. But when it comes down to that list of what they have to give, get kind of short. Not short. Get kind of short.
Get short.
Get short.
And you know, I think a lot of times when we're talking to women, right? Women always trying to figure out, you know, in a relationship, what is happiness for them. And I think it changes for women, ladies. And ladies, follow me here. Don't get mad at me. Don't turn me off yet. 866-245-5480. Listen to me. I gotta be honest to women, right? And I said I was gonna be honest to you ladies today. The problem with women in relationships, especially marriages is a little bit different. We're gonna talk about that in a little while. But in relationships, when you're in a relationship with a man, the biggest problem that men have with you in a relationship is y'all complain too much. Let me just be honest. Men have told me, when we talk, right? You are never seen to be satisfied. It's always something that he's not doing, whether he's not affectionate enough, he's not taking you out on enough dates, he's not cleaning up behind himself enough. Some way, somehow, a lot of women, I'm not saying all of you, but a lot of women tend to be not happy after they're in a relationship. Now, I don't know if it's happy because y'all not content, because he hasn't put that ring on your finger, but a lot of times women get in these relationships and what you're thinking that you're suggesting, men take as complaining. And when a man, and this is what men say now, if he comes back at you tick for tack, it's an argument. What you wanted him to do is listen to what you're saying. You want him to change. But see, this is what I got to tell women. This is not going to be popular today, but I'm going to say this. If a man tell you, I don't like you taking your wig and leaving it on the table, or you leaving your eyelashes, you know, in the kitchen, right? If some of your little nuances that he don't like, that he started to bring up to you, oh, honey, can you do more of cooking? Can you do more? Why you need me to go do this? See, women, what y'all don't understand is what y'all think a man should be doing, and he don't do. There's a lot of things that men think you should be doing that he don't say, because he don't want the argument. He tolerates it. Only time he say something, because you get mad at me, and I'm gonna give y'all the answer to y'all day old question. Here's the answer, ladies. Why didn't he say something before? Because he didn't want to argue with you about it, and he didn't make it an issue. He said, forget it. I love her. We're going to make it through this. It's not a problem. He brings it up to you when you come at him, and you keep coming at him, and all of a sudden now he got a laundry list of stuff that he's mad at you about. He don't like about you. And you start thinking about, why didn't he tell me this before? Why you wait till I said something? Because listen, woman. Listen, it wasn't that big of a deal till you made my small nuances a big of a deal. So if we're going to go ahead and go tit for tat here, but you're wrong for doing that. No, I'm going to be honest with you, ladies. Is a man wrong when he attacked you after you have attacked him? Should he have went and told you the little small things that you wasn't doing that he didn't like? Should he say that up front? Should have said some of the small stuff that he wanted to do or didn't want to go do, he went and did because you asked him to? I'm just saying, it's the Joe Lockett Show. We about to get into it. When we get back, I'm going to get uncle, I'm going to get nephew's opinion, and I want y'all to give your boy a call, 866-245-5480. Ladies, y'all complain too doggone much. Sometimes y'all just need to let it ride. I'm just saying, I love y'all, but sometimes, you know, that man, you know, he tired. You don't want to hear your mouth. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Hang tight. We'll see you guys on the other side. What's small? What's the opposite of relationship? He likes an argument and no.
MOE, man of experience.
He likes to argue and I don't. I don't know too many men that like to argue. There are men that like to argue, ladies.
Yeah, it's some.
I mean, do men just come into the house and start an argument?
It's some men that's petty.
I know they're petty men, but I'm saying for a man to come into a house and just start arguments.
It's something nice like that. That's it.
So you got to introduce me to these sensitive guys, because are you a sensitive guy?
No, I'm a detached guy. You get me pissed off enough, I get out.
So a sensitive man, how did he start arguments? Because I don't know a lot of my friends. Because see, nephew say he's unattached. I know this is to me next to me. I know he unattached. You know, I have to come. Listen, I'm the hyper one, but I have to calm him down sometimes. So trust me, I understand. So most of my friends are unattached as dudes.
But for the ones that are like that, because there are some like that where they
like a female.
Yeah. I mean, for lack of a better, if you could think of a female way to do something manly, that's how they are.
Some people are more emotional than others. Let's put it like that. Now we know women's emotions are different than ours, but there's some men who have the emotions of women.
So, ladies, are men more emotional or women more emotional? We're gonna get into this today because I really want to know, because my friends are listening.
Well, they say, because if Trent was here, he said men are one of the most emotional creatures on earth. He religiously say that. He just say that some men handle it different.
Men, 7525, Zenobia. You need to give me a call, 866-245. Give me a call. If y'all can, because I see a lot of ladies coming, and when I come back from break, I'm not going to. If y'all can't call me, because I need y'all to explain this to me about this man, because I don't know who the hell me and y'all talking about here. 866-245-5480.
It's 50-40.
He's right. My guy is sensitive, and he says I act like I don't care. Cheryl, give me a call. 866-245-5480.
Some women like that too, though.
866-245-5480. If y'all can, give me a call. Bring us back from break. 866-245-5480.
That lady though.
So you saying but do you like your sensitive man? Do you love? I mean, you married them, so I guess that's cool for you though, right? What's up, love? Men are more rational. Yes. What's wrong with emotions? TikToker, really? TikTok, are you a man or a woman? I'm not for sure. I can't see the picture here.
What's up, Kane? Good to see you, brother. Join the conversation.
Ladies, pop like this. Shake your body, don't stop, don't miss. First you gotta put your neck into it. Don't stop, just do it.
We are live back on the Joe Lockett Show. This is your favorite Uncle Boz back in studio, and as usual, I thought it might have changed since I've been gone, but as usual, Joe has always been messy, always asking the provocative questions, and for some reason, it's always about relationship. It's always about women, and I think these phone lines are about to blow up. 866-245-5480. Who's more emotional, men or women? And can women ever be satisfied?
I just want to know, y'all. I'm just asking because, Cheryl said her husband on thin ice, okay?
You just gonna out your man like that? That's crazy.
Because I'm just saying, though.
That's wild.
Because most men, I'm not going to say all men, but I think most men, right, we want peace. We don't want to be petty about nothing. We only attack when we're being attacked. Okay, we only come after you if you're coming after us. Like if you keep saying, well, why you ain't took me on a date? Why you ain't this? Why you ain't did this? It's gonna get to a point where I'm gonna say, well, hold up now, back up, pump your brakes, baby. I love you, but why didn't you do this and why you didn't? That's a tit for tat thing. It's not fair. Because I've been in this situation. Well, why did you say something before? Because I didn't want to be here with you.
And to quickly answer your first question.
Sure. Go ahead.
Why the lady didn't? Why she's still not getting approached by men that don't really want to, you know what I mean, fool her, but still keep her? Let's be honest. We're keeping you because you apply some type of access that's accessible. Regardless of whatever it is, you can apply to what you need at that point. But you regard access that is accessible. It don't always have to be sexual. It don't always have to be, you know what I mean, financial. But it could be some of everything. You are accessible in some type of way to this dude. And you're only accessible to a certain point that you don't think it's worth that. You know what I mean? Like, we got to call a spade a spade. you might not just be worth it for some guys, but you might be enough to keep around.
Hey, someone on TikTok said, my brother told me a woman should be a man's piece, not his headache.
Oh, man, I keep Phil around just
866-245-54. What you say, Aunt?
I love that one. I love that. And let me be transparent about me and my relationship. I've been married 18 years, and I'm not saying it's been perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying my wife is perfect. I think that's the first thing.
Okay.
Once I understand that I'm not perfect, I can't expect another person to be perfect. It's like we're expecting somebody to be perfect, and we want to get perfect, but we don't have perfect to offer. So how that work? So you're looking for 100%, but you can't give 100%.
Right.
Somebody's going to be mad. Somebody's going to be disappointed. Another thing, men are men. We know how some men do. We know how some men get down, but this is my observation. Most men do not like to hurt women.
Very true.
Emotionally.
Very true.
So when we say we're avoiding conversation, we're avoiding argument, we're trying to avoid emotion. We're trying to avoid that emotion of hurting that woman, because there's something about a woman being emotionally hurt. She gives off this energy. And please don't let her start to cry. It just makes us feel bad, even if they're crying because of us. We don't want to hurt women, so that's why we avoid certain conversations. We avoid certain topics.
Very true.
So let me say this about my wife. The one thing that makes my marriage work is because my wife listens. She tries to understand. She does not attack. And I try not to do the same thing for her. Some people go into the relationship, that's all they know. That's all they've seen. They don't know how to communicate a certain way. I always thought, after dating for 25 years, I always thought that the woman I married would have to have a good relationship with her father. And my wife had a good relationship with her father. She didn't think her father was the world. She understood the good, the bad, the indifferent about her father, and she realized he was human and he was a man. So I think she applied the same thing when we got together.
That's a great point.
You looked up, Uncle Bob.
And I'm gonna say here, someone on Facebook, TikToker says, why do males say they want peace and raise holy hell? Do peace mean letting you cheat without saying anything?
Yo, that's for the men that you deal with. I ain't even entertain that. That is for the dudes that you deal with. Let's not do this for all men.
Right.
And if you are allowing him to cheat, that is you allowed to cheat.
Right.
It ain't like that for a lot of other women.
Right.
Sometimes they cut it off. I don't play that.
Right.
I know I don't play it.
Right.
So if my significant other, if she was to cheat, she already know how I get down.
But
But
see,
I'm not applying it to all women.
But I gotta say, when we said bring peace, right? When I'm saying bring peace, when a man say be his peace, I see more men, women say be my peace than more men. But I think, but when I'm saying be my peace is my thing is, I got to be peaceful too.
He threw me off. You hear my women say that?
I do. I hear a lot of women say, be my peace. For me, I need a woman to be my woman. And I explained this a couple of days, when you didn't come to work. But
not be catching strays.
You told it to the
yeah, I talked about it, right? So I'm gonna repeat it for you, so since you came to work today. But this is what I said, right? That when I'm in a relationship, I want a woman, and it was something I saw. I think it was on TikTok, it was on the show, and and basically, they had broken up. But she came by to visit, return something to him, and she saw that he was perplexed. He was going through something, right? And she said, "What's wrong?" And he said, "Nothing." She said, I tell you what, let me go ahead and cook you something, right? And we'll talk about it. She looked in the refrigerator. There was nothing inside the refrigerator. There was nothing inside the refrigerator. She said, "Go run. Come back. Go get your run. Think about what's on your mind. Go ahead and do a run. When you come back, I have your favorite protein shake ready for you." It was the movie, but when I saw that, for me, that's what I want. Be able to read me and understand me and what I need. You see what I'm saying? There was not a lot of communication. When she walked in, even though they was broken up, right? She knew exactly what he needed. And when he looked at her, because she was the one saying it to him and she understood him, he went and ran. And I, the clip cut off of that, but I'm quite sure, she had the faith. But knowing what I need in that moment, knowing what I need without me having to say it, for me, that's peaceful. For me, that's my woman. That's the woman that I love. Peace is not about the argument, because I'm not going to get in any relationship with any woman that I'm going to be arguing with anyway. That relationship ain't going to go far. For me, peaceful is, I know when I see you doing certain things, I'm going to bring you your favorite cookie or coffee or whatever it is, right? If you need your back rub, I'm going to be that guy that's going to do that. But when I need the exact same thing, you're doing that. And I always tell women, as I've heard say this many times on the show, y'all, 866-245-5480. You don't get that once the day one when you get married. No, those are small things you start to give to lead up to marriage once you know this guy's serious about you. You have to put that work in. You just can't put that work in, well, I give it to you when we get married. So we both gonna wait till we get married and hoping that it's gonna happen the day I put that ring on your finger. I'm sorry, to me, it just don't work like that. 866-245-5480. What about you, nephew?
You made a good point, because Mr. Entanglement over here, I have not found anybody to do that for me, and it's real simple. You can give me lemonade to make me happy, but at the same time, that comes with knowing me, right? I do have a question.
Sure.
You did make a point, fall short, and what you just said, they were broken up, and she did this still. Do you think that comes from after losing what you thought you had, or?
Well, I'm quite sure she wanted him back, but she knew what to do.
But the reason I asked that is because how do you make peace with somebody in a situation where, like, because if we was to really analyze it for what it is,
right?
This is kind of, you get to this point after so many other times, so like boiling points.
Okay.
How do you make peace in situations that's bad, or keep peace in situations that's bad and good? Because that comes with consistency at that point, right?
Yes, but this is where love comes into the picture, America. I'm just being honest. This is where, because but it's the L word, though, because I'm not going to be patient with anybody I'm not feeling or I'm not in love with. I'm not going to have patience for you. Erica Bunker on TikTok said that she does all these things and never reciprocated. And I say this to you, E, the man that you're dating, they are reciprocating because they're thinking that what they're already giving you is enough. And let me explain to women about this. Because women say, well, I'm fixing that milkshake for him. I'm doing that, but it's not reciprocated. You got to understand what kind of relationship y'all are in. Right?
All right, to go back to your phases. What gear you in?
Yeah, exactly. What gear you in, right? Because you got to think about when you say you're giving this guy what he needs. He feels, depending on what kind of relationship you're in with this guy and where you at in this relationship. I ain't talking about marriage, but I'm talking about relationship. If he's taking you out, he's taking you to dinner, he's doing all these other things, that's his that's him reciprocating it to you. He's not going to do the touchy-feely stuff. If you're doing something that's touchy-feely, he's thinking that his finances or what he's providing for you, because he's not protecting you yet. That's why I got to tell you. But provide and protection is two different things, ladies. When you're dating, a lot of men will provide. The protection part going to come little by little by little. Meaning that he's going to start filling your spots, your dog, your little small nuances that you need for him. But in the beginning, if I'm taking you out to dinner, if I'm dating you and I'm paying for everything, and you doing that small stuff for me, I'm going to be honest with you ladies. What do I think that is? If I'm dating you and you coming in and washing the dishes or doing small stuff at my house, but I'm paying for all the days, I'm doing all the big stuff, I'm not going to do anything small.
That's the kind of relationship I was in a minute ago. It was a long time ago at this point.
But I'm just saying, think about it. Ain't too many men, because like I said, you got to realize where you are, right? What you're giving, he feels that he's already giving it back to you. This is the Joe Lockett Show. I ain't fell off the cliff yet, but when I get back, ladies, y'all ask me this day old question. And we're going to talk about it on the other side. Why he won't leave me? Why he just stay around? Hey, some of y'all know the answer. This is Joe Lockett Show. Hang tight for cliffhanger. See you guys on the other side. Well, how do we feel about dating and he's paying but expects you to pay a tip? I think that's a beautiful. But hold on. But this is the thing I got to talk about. These are the men that y'all are picking today, right? Can I be real, ladies? That's the guy you chose to go on a date with, right?
You said yes.
Right? So If he's asking you to tip, hold on, let him do cliffhangers. I'll answer your question in a minute. Tree vibes. I answer your question when we finish cliffhangers. Hold tight.
And you know this, man.
Stop playing. I see what narratives you like to spin and talk about. All righty, you guys, I missed you. Welcome back to the Cliffhangers. I do want to remind you, though, you are listening to the Joe Lockett Show. You know what I mean? But right now, we entered into the cliffhanger part of the segment. And Joe, we got a few points to get to. We ain't got a lot. It's pretty cool. Straight to the point. It's all messy, though.
All right, let's go.
First off, with the mess, do you want to do some more updates with this Keke Palmer thing? Because everybody got something to say.
Well, go ahead, man. Since you didn't come to work yesterday.
Yeah, everybody got something to say. So if you know what I mean, you've been keeping up with the Keke Palmer situation. Keke was out there with Usher. Cue the Boondocks memes that had the little Usher and stuff.
Right.
But she was out to one of his concerts, looking very beautiful, my ad. Like Keke.
Them yams was out there. I ain't mad.
You trying to get? Hey, Keke, if you trying to get entangled, I got you. I got my red box right here. You feel me? Now, I'll move Jada for you. You ain't even gotta look out. I got you. Anyway, she was looking very beautiful.
She was.
All right, and with that happening, of course, you know what I mean, she was looking like a snack to too many people, to her baby daddy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, hey, you a mama. You chill out. Sit down. So that's the situation with that. Do you know who Ruby Rose is?
No.
She is a artist. She did other work, but she's an artist. They clearly got the yams. And she asked the question, if she was to come up to your man, she's talking to ladies, she was to come up to your man after he came to one of her shows and started dancing on him, what would you do? That's my question to women. Please hit me up in the chat. What would you do if you had Ruby Rose dance up on your man? All right? Or somebody as voluptuous as a Ruby Rose to do if my happened in that situation.
If my woman is with me and she dance up on me?
Yeah. What you think your woman gonna do?
I tell my woman to grab that thing. I can't do it.
Wait, on the bias before I ask you this, I don't want to get you.
You gonna call Joe.
Blink if you don't need
call
to
Joe. They said, hey, blink. He said, blink if you don't want to answer the question.
I'm 100% good. So I believe in a high level of respect in general, and especially for my wife. So in any situation that I can avoid that's going to make my wife feel uncomfortable, and we just said we men don't like to make women feel bad,
right?
Especially the women that we love and the women that we know love us,
right? I'm
going to try to avoid anything. She comes around me, I'm not touching, I'm not looking.
But Janet Jackson came to you. Said sit in the chair.
No, I couldn't go. I couldn't go because Janet Jackson's gonna be in it. I know you go. That's why you decide.
Oh my God!
I'm married.
I ain't gonna leave. Mr. Entanglement gonna be in that chair.
I can see Janet say, "In the darkness, we doing her thing. She be doing. You know what Janet moves to the side like that right here. Hey.
Well, also Miss.
I'm nasty, Janet. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh my God,
Miss Jackson.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. Anyway, Akoi Lee Simmons. If you don't know, that's Russell Simmons' daughter.
Right.
She shared some thoughts about this, saying in very short terms, she was saying, "Why would you take this to social media? And you thought it was gonna pick you over Keke Palmer? Like, why would you? It just don't even make sense."
Right.
Now, somebody commented in the post. That's like the pot telling the kettle black.
Right.
Like, chill out, Miss Simmons. All right.
She should be the last one talking
about. You was the last one
to talk about social media. You know, blasting your dad on social media. Stop it.
On Juneteenth and Father's Day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She need to go and sit down somewhere with that one.
You want to take the dad holiday and the black holiday away from this man. And he both of them.
Yeah.
Well, next up, shout out to Miss Shakiri Richardson. She makes the world record in leading time for a 100-meter dash in the U.S. track championships. So shouts out to you. This is a huge comeback if you know her story.
Yeah.
Because of course, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dealing with whatever happened with the cannabis and with, you know what I mean, the
right.
Olympics or whatever. But she's been tearing it up. I like it. And she got her nails all out while she's doing it, signing autographs.
Yeah.
Hey, go for it, girl. I like it.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like it too.
Next up, Miss Monique Samuels. You know who that is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Miss Monique Samuels is trending in the news because this is short of an update. I don't know if y'all remember, but I did update you guys. The Samuels couples they broke up. They had a divorce all in secret.
Right.
And now she says it is time for her to open up about why she divorced old buddy. I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't watch it. Honestly, this is my whole shout out to y'all. Miss Samuels, we didn't care. We didn't even need to know this.
Yeah, we didn't.
Like, who? This is not the time. You saw Keke Palmer's situation. Said, "I'm gonna try to top it."
yeah. Everybody trying to get headlines these days.
Why? We did not care. And Mr. Tyrese, he wanted to make comments about this too, up in the shade.
Anyway, I don't want to hear nothing about Tyrese. Let's keep moving.
He fought the situation. He wants them. He with us. He like, yo, why you do this? But if you are, you could have stayed with this man. It's been 17 years out together and 11 married. What you was talking about was pretty small.
Yeah. Very.
But I mean, to each stay on with that. And lastly, Britney Spears. Britney Spears is taking she took heat. If you don't know,
did she run into Debo?
Oh, Debo, Smokey, all of them, they took her out.
Yeah.
If you don't know, Miss Britney Spears is in the headlines because of what happened with the security guard folks a few days ago. Her husband came out talking about it, so he's on her side with everything. He says he's opposed to violence of any kind and blah, blah, blah. My whole thing with that is y'all need to chill out because there's security guards doing security guard things.
Right.
You ain't the first person famous.
Right.
You're not gonna be the last. Like
she understands it, but the husband had to say something because he don't.
You got to double down.
He don't want to mess around and be Jay to pick it up in there.
Yeah. You don't need Britney Spears to Will Smith you.
Bruh, he don't want to lose Britney, okay? he don't want to lose Britney, okay?
Hey, well, those have been your cliffhangers for today. Right now we're finna get into the Cliffside vibes. Be honest with you guys, we do not have too many.
Okay, let's go.
First off, nothing. Just hear us on Spotify, okay? Literally, we only got Spotify. If you want to hear any other Cliffside vibes, you can listen to us on Spotify.
See, this is why people shouldn't take off work.
What you talking about?
Let's break us back. Go ahead, go to break. We out of here.
I gave us the perfect opening. Look, listen to us on Spotify. It's gonna be your music on your way home. Okay, but until then, we will hit you guys on the other side to talk about why y'all can't be content.
You know what this is, right? He just got back in and he ain't did the damn job. Okay? That's what it's all about, y'all, at the end of the day.
We'll see y'all on the other side.
They ain't slick. He ain't slick.
What you talking about? They can listen to us.
Miss you, nephew. Don't nobody stop, Lady J. Stop. Don't nobody miss his little big head.
See, Lady J be holding down like two flat tires.
So, Erica said, I don't care about celebrity at a concert. She won't remember his name the next day. No threat.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying.
That's my type of
But see, if a man pulled my woman on stage, I don't have a problem with it.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
But if I did, I'm not saying it on.
The only problem we gonna have is the only problem I'm gonna have with her is if she decides to go backstage and don't come home that night. Then I got a problem.
You're not gonna have a problem with quotations with him on stage.
If that's for me, because I'm a confident guy, right? So if I'm with the woman and I'm confident in her and I believe in her, and that's some guy that she likes, that's like somebody she's oodling and knocking over, man, go ahead and do your thing. Have fun. You coming home with me. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I wouldn't deem it disrespectful if me and her got that type of understanding. But that's a woman that has to be my wife, that we have an understanding, we trust each other, and we know how far to go and how far not to go.
Like, is your girlfriend?
If she's just my girlfriend, I wouldn't care. I'm still not gonna care because then I get to see how she actually gonna react. Is she gonna respect me as her man? It's her own test if she go up there. You see what I'm saying? Because if you go up there and when you come back, to me, and you're not making me the center of your attention after we leave there, and you feeling some kind of way, wishing that you can go backstage with this guy because I'm gonna feel the vibes with you. Well, then, guess what? You see what I'm saying? So, I don't get caught up into that, man. I just do security for a lot of celebrities, right? And I've seen a lot of stuff that happened backstage. Let me just say that.
My thing is, I don't think he was so wrong. I just don't like the way he took to social media about it.
Who?
Big boy.
Oh, he had no right. He had no right to take social media at all.
Yeah, social media made that nasty.
He had no right to say nothing.
Because she's on record, on the show with him, saying how she's not the type that's going to take the social media if she got problems.
No, bro.
Like,
hold on, bro. Know your place. Know your place. He's a boyfriend.
Yeah, that's a killer in the beat.
So, like again, bro. Yeah, but I'm just saying, bro. You're a boyfriend.
The killer in the BBL at this point.
Yeah, but I'm just like, bro, come on, man, stop. You know, at the end of the day, stop. I don't even want to talk about that no more because, like I said, you know, he wasn't even qualified to even to say anything.
How do you spell Brazilian?
Hey, man, she look good. 866-245-5480. How y'all doing? Lies. What y'all saying? Live? I don't know what, man. Y'all got a whole conversation going on. I don't know what y'all talking about.
But yeah, you take that to social media and you made it nasty.
I thought you'd be back on Monday. Oh no, he didn't come back. He got lost.
Hey, it's Mimi with Frozen Rooster. Come on in and check out our trick or treat.
No, you. They said they thought you were gonna be back on Monday.
Oh.
Part-timer, not boyfriend. Hey, Zenobia. He even removed all photos he had of her on his IG.
Yeah, and that's messy.
But again, like I said, bro, the tweet that he put out, okay, does not stand up to what he's saying, standards and morals, right? You mad because of the backlash, because of everybody taking her side. You thought people gonna feel sorry for you. Don't nobody know you like that, bro.
And that's your dumb butt for taking it to social
What's up,
media.
Jess? How you doing?
You could have said all of this when y'all got home.
Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you guys for keeping sharing the video out there. Thank you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys hit the like button.
You probably kept your girl if you would have said it that way.
Hey, y'all, what you said, nephew? I want you to repeat that one more time. One more time.
You know how many folks Usher did that to?
This year alone? Usher was a gentleman, bro. Yeah. Usher did not do anything out of character. Yeah. Kiki stuck her tongue out. Kiki said, "Girl, look at you," and she did her thing and spent around for the crowd.
I mean.
Welcome back to the Joe Lockett Show. Phone lines are wide open, 866-245-5480. This is your favorite Uncle Boss back in studio with my brother Joe Lockett and his co-host. His name is Cliff. We just got done listening to the Cliff Notes. Is it the Cliff Notes?
Cliffhangers.
Cliffhangers. Speaking of Cliff Notes, you guys remember Cliff Notes?
Yeah.
From school?
From school, yeah.
Where you didn't want to read the book.
Yeah, you have to get the Cliff Notes version of it, yeah.
He's looking at me like I'm an old man, but I am.
He have no idea.
Okay.
No, I know what the Cliff Notes, it died out when I was like in 4th grade.
Right, because you can go online and cheat easily.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I stayed. Some of them A's I got through real quick. Like, hold up.
Phone lines are wide open, 866-245-5480. We're talking about women as usual. Joe is being messy as usual. I'm back in studio. Let's see what happens.
All right, y'all. Now, before I went to break, I want to get to this part because we're about to run out of the show, but I want to get to this part here real quickly. Love me or leave me. Okay? Ladies, you want to know why men stay in relationships with you when they have no intentions of putting that ring on your finger. Why they just don't tell you that they're just there just to be there. It sounds like an obvious answer, but to a lot of ladies, it's not obvious. And it was explained to me, and I get it. So I'm not going to go in on the women. But what I'm going to say is this, ladies. You're afraid to ask the right question, or just ask the question from the man. Well, if you find yourself in a situation with a man where right now, if you listen to my show and you're wondering, where is this going? Do he really love me? Number one, how long have you been in a relationship, ladies? How long? How long have you been in a relationship with this guy, right? For you to be asking that question. If it's 3 months or 6 months, no, he do not love you. Okay? He think about you, huh?
Don't even expect it.
I'm saying, because love is a big word. and we use it, in my opinion, Uncle Boss, nephew, I think we throw it around like it's a Snickers bar. I love you. I say I love you to everybody that I meet.
I mean, but Snickers satisfies.
But it satisfies, but it don't cure cancer. See, at the end of the day, when I'm talking about love, right, it's a difference. If I say I love you in the first 30 to 60 days, that means I got true feelings for you. When I tell you I'm in love with you, that means I want you, I want to marry you. And a lot of women don't get that part of it. So what are you expecting from a man in the first 3 months, 6 months? You got to ask yourself, is he living up to your expectations? And I said this before, ladies, and I'm going to say it again. My friend, she is listening. I see you on here. I'm not going to call you out, but I told you this earlier today. If you have to ask a man what his intentions with you are, you should walk away.
I got a question.
Sure.
Because you said that this is one of your friends, and I know your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
friends. Alrighty. With that being said, though, you don't think the guy know that? Like,
what do you mean?
Let's think along these lines.
Okay.
Because we speaking for the good guys at this point.
Yeah.
Let me at least speak for the bad side, at least once for the show.
Okay, go ahead.
Maybe she has friends that attract other friends that's a little bit better than that friend. You might just be around so I can get a better pick. You might be a holding place.
But again, if you're that woman in a relationship and you have questions, right, of your man, you should ask. But if you have questions that's not being answered at a certain period of time, right,
then you
move on.
Yeah, you need to leave.
Let me ask you this. Being in a relationship, being married, we as men, okay, you're the younger generation, you're now the older generation. We as men already know what you want. We know going into the relationship day one what you want. You don't have to tell us. After we didn't talk to you for a couple of times on the phone, we know what you want. Whether you want a kid, whether you want to get married, whether you want to be in a relationship, whether you just want to bump, you know what I'm saying? We know what you want. We're only giving you what we want you to have because you allowed us to keep giving it. You keep giving what I want from you. I'm not giving you what you want. I know as a man, every man knows what his woman wants him to do. Every man. There's not one man that's in a relationship with a guy that does not know that it's time to put that ring on the finger.
You don't think some guys get into it knowing what they want but just can't provide it?
I think there are guys that do fall in that situation, but I think the guys that do that, the thing I say for those guys is they lose their woman because they're not able to articulate to their woman that they're not able to do it because they're afraid they're going to lose her.
I mean, how do you articulate that though? Hey, baby, I know what you want.
But bruh, a woman women. This is what I have learned in my 52 years of living. If a woman knows that you're trying and you want to marry her, she's going to say, what are we lacking? Not what are you lacking, what are we lacking? What do we need to go ahead and move to this next level? Because I love you and I want to marry you too. See, what you got to realize is when you're talking about marriage, bruh, it ain't always depending on your situation. We ain't talking about social media, IG and Facebook and Instagram. I'm talking about the situation that y'all broke behinds are both in, or your middle class behind is in, or your higher class is in. Where are you? What debt do you have? Because if you're planning on being with this man or being with this woman, and it's a financial thing, or it's something situation that y'all need to take care of, y'all need to take care of that together. See, everybody think it need to be perfect when you get into a relationship, but then when things get bad in a relationship and get rocky, she's gone. You got to tell a woman exactly where you are in a relationship and let them know, I need to take care of this, this, and this. A woman who loves you is going to help you get through it if she loves you. If a woman is in a situation and a man loves you, he's going to help you get through it if he want to marry you. Who was it? Shannon Sharp talked about this. He was talking to this woman and he loved her so much, or liked her so much that she needed help with divorce and he paid for it. Okay? It didn't work out, but what I'm telling y'all is women and men, you have to understand, if you're talking about a relationship, right? And you're really serious about it, what you think?
So I think it comes down to honesty. And the first thing you need to be honest about, and the first person you need to be honest to is yourself.
Okay.
A lot of people get into relationships and they really don't know what they want.
Very true.
They don't know what they want because most times they've never experienced it.
Right.
They've never seen it.
Right.
I mean, let's be honest. Most of us come from single parent homes. Your parent wasn't married. If they were married, you saw situations that really were not natural. A lot of us have no idea what a real relationship is all about. We didn't see it growing up. We didn't have it in high school. We didn't have it in college. So what are you basing what you need? What are you basing it on? Are you basing it on your bad experience, or are you basing it on the fantasy that you see on TV and a movie? So
Right.
at some point, you have to get in your own mind and realize and figure out what is it that I want. Then you need to figure out what is it that you have to offer.
Right.
Because sometimes you get into the relationship and you're looking for this, you're looking for this, you're looking for that, but you don't realize that you don't even have what it takes to get it. Because this is the thing, anyone who has the things that you're looking for, they're going to want something in return. So you're worried about, you have your list, you're checking off on your list. Well, that person has a list too, man or woman. They have a list.
Very true.
So you have to understand, okay, this is what I want, but do I have what it takes to get that kind of person? And honestly, man, I'm going to just say most of y'all don't have what it takes to get the kind of person you want. And I'm saying that because I love you.
What's up, Louisiana? What's up? I see you in the building. What's up, Toki Doki Fly, Ohio? Because I'm a Sasha Genki. That's
Toki Doki Fly.
Toki Doki. Well, everybody wants to say hello to Tokyo right now. Tokyo's in the house. She's in the building, y'all. What's going on, baby girl? We missed you and we love you. Hope everything is going well with you. Okay, so I agree with you. I think most times, and this is a male's conversation, but I see the ladies and I'm reading your comments on here. I really do believe a lot of times when you get into these relationships, especially the young ones, and even sometimes the older ones, you don't know what you want. Because women want you to tell them, right, up front what it is that you want. Men, I've said this before, men are really afraid, ladies. We are afraid to tell you the truth. Because we feel that if we tell you the truth, that we're not going to measure up to the list that Uncle Boz and nephew has so eloquently talked about here on the show. We're not going to measure up to that. And I like you a lot. So I would kind of probably not say anything or lie to you about it to make sure that you understand that I'm trying. And some men are really trying to get to that point. Some men are. But I would tell ladies this. Why won't he leave you? My question to you, ladies, is that's the dumbest question in the world. Why won't you leave him?
Thank you.
I'm just going to be honest, ladies, because y'all have come to me, as America's favorite side dude and asked me this question many times. Why don't he just leave? Why don't he just sit here and play games? No, that's the wrong question to ask. Why don't you just leave? Because I'm trying to tell you, if a man love you, if a man like you, right, and you try to leave, he's going to tighten up his game. Now, it's up to you whether you think you should stay with him or move on. But trust me, we are hunters. I don't know. I say this 1,000 times on the show. Men hunt. When they think they have lost their prey, what they're going to do? Go back into hunter's gear, go back into that mode and try to get you back because they don't want to lose you. But now I know what I got to go do. Yes, sir.
Go back to what you were saying earlier with the lady. After she broke up with the guy and then she saw that he was having whatever it is. Maybe for some folks, they just not going to get it till you leave it.
I think I just broke up somebody's marriage. She said, thanks for the advice. I'm moving on.
Oh, wow. Hey, man. Don't put us in that lawsuit.
Well, no, but honestly, man, listen. If you're feeling something.
Well, stay with that, man.
No, but man, I'm going to tell people this, man, honestly. This is a show. I've been divorced twice, so I'm an experience in this, okay? I'm more man of experience. I can tell you, bro. I've lost, I've messed up, I've made mistakes. So I would stand on what I'm telling anybody. Men are not going to change by themselves. What you see is what you're going to get. He knows what you want. He's not giving it to you because you're not requiring it from him. See, that's the difference between require and want. Let me say that again. You require something and want something. I don't care what you require. I'm only going to give you 9 times out of 10 of what I think that you want. You see what I'm saying? As a man, the things that you're making a lot of noise about, that I know there's going to be a problem, I'm going to go ahead and do that stuff. But the big stuff that you require, I'm probably not going to do that. You know why? Because I'm not feeling you like that. Let me keep saying this to the ladies. Y'all hate this, but I know y'all don't like me. But when I say it, but I got to be honest with them. I got to be honest with them, nephew. Unc said it a few minutes ago. He don't like you like that if he has not made the move that he needs to make you happy. Because there is somebody, and then y'all ladies, don't get mad at me, but there is some woman out there that if she acts the exact same thing that you're doing and he like her, in a snap of a finger, he's going to do everything for her because he wants her, he's chasing her. I'm not saying that your man is cheating, I'm not saying that he's doing it, but I'm telling you, as a man, I am a man. I could be with a woman that I've been with for 10 years, and she be asking me to take her on a trip, okay? We go on a little trip up to Atlanta. I mess around and meet this hottie, said she wanted to go on a trip. Now I know my wife that I'm with want to go to Hawaii. I'm saying let's just go to Atlanta, go to Six Flags. Right. I mess around and meet this hottie. I'm gonna find a way or go get a credit card or go borrow the money and take her to Hawaii. You know why? Because I don't value you like that anymore. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, ladies, understand what I'm telling you. A man will step up to the plate when he see value in what he has, and he truly value you. Some men are very selfish. Once they get married to you, they don't have to do anything. They do only what makes them happy. They may not do nothing else, but they're not going to do anything to help you out, to make you happy in that marriage. So you're suffering for the rest of your life. Now it's up to you whether you do that or not. But how many of y'all done threw parties for your man, did all this other stuff, and your man ain't threw you one birthday party?
May not be a birthday
party. No. Women, I know women in marriages right now, bro, will go above beyond the call of duty for their man on their birthday, and they man give them pretty much trash on their birthday or nothing at all.
Nothing in return.
I know some women right now been married, bro, ain't never had a birthday party. I know people right now been married 20, 30 years, the husband had never thrown the wife a birthday party, but she's throwing him 100 birthday parties.
Gotta start booking them birthday parties now.
But listen to what I'm saying, bro. Whatever you don't require from that man, because some men think that if they pay the bills and they put you in a house, they done their part. That's it. And I gotta tell men, bro, listen, you living in that house too. Mm-hmm. You eating the food too. What have you done for the woman that then gave you kids, that then gave you a home? What are you doing for her? Because along the way, she didn't put money into the house. She done other things. But ladies, you let some of these selfish men, y'all stay with these guys. Get married if you want to, but you stay with these guys and you let them get away. Well, that's just how he is. Well, that's all you're going to get then.
So I know we're coming up to the end of the show, so I just want to end with this. If you set your standard and you stick by your standard, a lot of these things you're complaining about would be avoided. You're asking the question of why he stays with you. You're exactly right, Joe. Why exactly are you staying with him? You're giving him the power and control when you have the power and control over what you decide to do and who you decide to be with.
I know why. They trying to entangle. And I'm your boy. You feel me? I got you. Don't even worry. You trying to recreate what Jada did. I got you.
Right. And if you're not set up to deal with entanglement, then there is no way you can get into an entanglement. Right. There's certain things that I know I need from somebody. And if my wife didn't have it, then I wouldn't have dealt with her. Plain, simple, to the point. And I have enough respect for her as a person not to expect or ask her to change.
The one thing as a man that I would say, in the being through what I've been through, is that I don't fool with any woman that I think that's better than the woman that I got. I don't put myself in even that position to start thinking that way. Because I always want to make sure the woman that I'm with, she's at the top of my list.
You sound dangerous.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you start flirting with a woman that got something or talking different than your woman, you start saying, I wish. Because see, have you ever been in a relationship, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, and a lot of people do this. You see something in a man or you see something in a woman and you go home. Well, baby, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you try to do this or why don't you do this? And the first thing happens is you're going to get mad. You're going to get 38 hot because like, where in the blip did this come from? Why are you telling me about it? Because a man knows and a woman knows that it's coming from somewhere. You see what I'm saying? And we're mad about it. Don't do it, ladies and gentlemen. It is your weekend. I have messed up y'all weekend and got y'all probably a whole lot of homes all messed up for the weekend. A whole lot of questions y'all got to answer. I would tell y'all seriously, think about what you're doing before you do it, but make sure that you understand what you're doing when you're doing it. All right? This is your boy Joe Lock. Y'all have a great weekend. Y'all stay locked in. We'll see you guys. Coming up next is TR3 with Trent Richardson and Reggie Ragland. Y'all know how I feel about you, right? Jatim Temo, Aishtamas, E Libede. That means what? I love you.
See y'all later.
All right, everybody.
All right, guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for a great show. Thank you for a great week. I love you guys so much. Thank you for making my show very popular on every day, man. I love you guys. I'll see you guys next week. Y'all have a great weekend.
It feels good to be back in studio. You know how when you leave home and you come back after a while, it feels a little different, but you